Let us start our topic. This is fact. It is very difficult to serve the true living God of the Bible because maybe of suffering that we have experienced as servants of Him. I will mention some like what happened in Job. Job 2 verse 7. So went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord, and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown. Job 3 verse 1. After this opened Job his mouth, and cursed his day. And like what happened to Jeremiah the prophet, Jeremiah 20:14-15:14. Cursed be the day wherein I was born. Let not the day wherein my mother bare me be blessed. 15. Cursed be the man who brought tidings to my father, saying, A man-child is born unto thee, making him very glad. We cannot avoid suffering because it is necessary, because that is where we are called as Christians. Philippians 1:29-29. For unto you it is given in the behalf of Christ, not only to believe on him, but also to suffer for his sake. But to curse your day like what Job and Jeremiah did is like an option and not requirement as true Christians. You can read in the last chapter of the book of Job he was blessed more than his first condition and become more richer. Job 42:10-17:10. And the Lord turned the captivity of Job, when he prayed for his friends. Also the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. 11. Then came there unto him all his brethren, and all his sisters, and all they that had been of his acquaintance before, and did eat bread with him in his house. And they bemoaned him, and comforted him over all the evil that the Lord had brought upon him. Every man also gave him a piece of money, and every one an earring of gold. 12. So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning. For he had 14,000 sheep, and 6,000 camels, and 1,000 yoke of oxen, and 1,000 she-asses. 13. He had also 7 sons and 3 daughters. 14. And he called the name of the first, Jemimah, and the name of the second, Keziah, and the name of the third, Kerenhappuch. 15. And in all the land were no women found so fair as the daughters of Job, and their father gave them inheritance among their brethren. 16. After this lived Job 140 years, and saw his sons, and his sons' sons, even 4 generations. 17. So Job died, being old and full of days. Is there any written that we should also take an example of the prophet that spoke in the name of the Lord? Here we can read, James 5:10-10. Take, my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. I am hoping you are inspired by this video and have now an idea if you curse the day of your birth. Take note, this is not mandate for every Christians to curse our birth date. God bless forever all those who are added in the true church which is past the standard of God to be his house. They are the ones should be saved by grace, especially if those died in martyrdom for Christ's sake. Let peace and eternal good reward be upon you forever. Amen.